Hi guys, welcome to Fontalk Woodcraft. I've got a clean bandana and a dirty workshop, so much help will be appreciated. Three things before we start on bracelets. As promised in the previous video, I would like to thank Danny van der Merwe of Sutherland. He's a farmer there. Thanks for the walnut, Danny. And for Gert de Pre of Gans Bay, who recently gave me cherry wood. Lastly, if you haven't subscribed to Robbie the Wood Turner, please do so. Fine chap, humble chap, and a very good wood turner. Today, bracelets. In the chock, I've got a piece of yellow wood, 60 millimeters. Well, it was 60 millimeters. After I trimmed it off, I've turned the spigot, and the bracelet, or some people call it a bangle, will be roughly 35 millimeters. I've marked it out to nearly 37. That is my safety margin. I'm going to drill a hole of 45 millimeters up till this point. Now this video is mostly for beginners and maybe for those of you that make a lot of bracelets. I'm going to demonstrate to you two additional jigs that you need to turn bracelets on in the safe way. Put some masking tape on your fastener drill bit, and then you can clearly mark the distance. As you can see, I've marked out the wood that I must cut away to get a diameter of 69 millimeters. I've made a jig. It's just a piece of lemon tree wood with a 38 millimeters hole in it and a cross cut on the bandsaw. I made a little bit of a boo-boo there, but I've got to see whether this will fit in here. Yeah, it's nice. This is just to hold the bracelet in place. Now we've got to part the spigot from the bracelet, and for that I'll be using my putty knife. You can also do it on a bandsaw. Remember, you are working very near to the chuck, so please be careful. There's a crack in this bracelet here, so I've got to fix it. Well, this is just for demonstration purposes, so I'm pretty I'm sorry about this crack. Yellow wood, yeah, you can fix it, but you will always see that crack, so I will continue with the demonstration and then chuck it away. Well, I've saved the day by super glue it, that crack. I've broken it in fact, so I can get a proper grip and enough of the glue in there. So my jig is a bit too narrow for the bracelet that I'm making, so I've put up a paper spacer in here, and that center point is jamming it up outwards, so that's now on to the sanding. Starting with 100. Now, it's a pity about that thing. I've sanded it down to 800. Now I'm going to put some triple E, abrasive wax. Lastly, I'm going to put some friction polish. With this jig you can work on both sides and it's no bother changing it on the Nova chuck to and fro. It's much easier, and especially if you make a lot of them, then it's a pleasure. All right, let's bring out the shine. That doesn't look too bad. Well, you will say, what about the inside? Let's get to the inside. In the lathe is the second jig. Remember, we've got the safety margin, we've got that holding jig, and now we've got the sanding jig for the inside. Now I've got on here 180 and the 220 is enough space for the 320 or the 360 if you want to, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, oops, you've got a nice bangle. I'm going to treat it with olive oil or tongue oil for any skin irritation that anything else might cause. So I'm going to play safe. A nice bangle or a bracelet, but yeah, I can't wear it, but yeah, pity about that crack too. Sorry about that, mate. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out my Facebook